welcome back to my Super Mario Galaxy 2 playthrough. And in this video we're heading back to Blue Moon Galaxy to do the mission Haunting the Howling Tower. And this was actually kind of awesome because you get the Boo Mushroom, which is good times, but I was lucky enough to get Luigi. So I got Boo Luigi, which I was like totally excited about. I thought that was actually really awesome. So yeah, get to play with Luigi, good times. I still wish I knew. I really think it's random, like how he, like when he shows up, because I mean there just really doesn't seem to be any kind of method to the madness. It really just looks like it's completely random because yeah. There doesn't seem to be any kind of criteria, and I've like compared it to other people that are playing the game and they don't necessarily have them at the same time that I do, so I'm pretty sure that it's random. But anyway, so we're doing this with Luigi, good times. This beginning part is the same as it was in the first mission, but if you recall, I was like really upset in the first mission because I couldn't access that, you know, the extra stuff that I could see. But in this mission you can actually get to that stuff. And I didn't think I was doing very good at all on this run, but I actually managed to like do it. I don't know how, maybe because he's fast, but I didn't think I was actually doing very good, and I actually managed to get all 3 1-ups. It doesn't actually happen too often for me with those, because I'm just not quick enough, so yeah, I got that. It was exciting. So yeah, this is similar, and I was like, okay, there's got to be a way I can like get to these other areas this time around. So if you actually just make your way around, you'll see how to get there. Around this corner, yes. The little sounds of the boos make, it's so funny. So yes, this part's open. Before it was actually closed. That's where the launch star was before. So there's a statue there. I don't think it does anything, but it's there. And yes, I'm spinning a lot because that like spins the boos around behind you. So if you're in like a skinny hallway, that's like a really good way to get by them. And there's the 1-up that I wanted to get. I love how it was on the painting too. I was like all jumping. I'm like, I want to jump in the painting. And I'm thinking about 64. I thought that was kind of funny. There's no statue. Is it the same statue or a different one? I don't know. I'm kind of lost. It's actually kind of confusing. If like it's kind of easy to get turned around in this part, but what was that noise? Just heard something strange. I don't know. Anyways, so we're making our way through this part, and yeah, I think I'm going down like look at all of them. They're all like stacked up there. It's kind of funny. And yeah, I think I was kind of lost. I was just trying to figure out like how the heck to get out of here. It's kind of like a little maze, really. But it's kind of cool though, because if you look on the ground, you can actually see your footprints. So you can see, God, look at all of those boos, seriously, so many of them. But you can see your footprints, so you can see where you've been. And I don't know how long they stay there for. I don't know if they stay there like forever. I think that they do. But that's kind of one way you can tell if you're going down a dead end or not, because you can see like your footprints. You can see if you've been there already before. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, so once you've managed to make your way through all of that, you actually end up, you go in the pipe and you end up here, and yay! Boo Luigi. How awesome is that? I was so happy. So yeah, if you spin the remote, you'll turn invisible for a second, and you can go through those like not all walls, but just those specific, I guess, graded walls or whatever. And so there's these fans that will of course blow you. So kind of helpful because it helps you move fast, but you kind of have to be careful because they can also like push you into enemies too. So, and if you just tap A, that's how you can kind of like move up. It's so funny, the little noise that it makes. when he's in the boo form, like it sounds like actually, and I don't know if it only does that when he's in the boo form or if it's just like this music. I think it's only in the boo form though, but it reminds me of the Pac-Man noise when you would get the little thing that would, you know, like make it so you could eat those guys. I don't remember any of the names. God, but do you guys know the sound I'm talking about, right? Like the little siren sound? Like that's what I'm hearing. It's kind of funny. It's like, it's just totally reminded me of Pac-Man. I don't know. But yeah, so you're making your way through all of this, and there's plenty of boo mushrooms everywhere, so if you get hit by an enemy, it's not a big deal because you can pick it back up again. But yeah, just remember to spin to get through those areas, those little grates. And if you make your way down over here, there's actually one up, and see the picture on the wall? Kind of awesome. I like the ghost houses, it's kind of fun. Seriously, it sounds like Pac-Man. Yeah, so we're making our way up here, and ooh, wow, I like didn't get hit there, and I should have. Okay, so this is kind of like the final stretch. You can hear the star. It's up at the very top of this, and for whatever reason, this part was really hard for me because the hallway, this little, you know, passageway is kind of narrow, and those guys, they don't, like, they move in a very, like, small little path, and getting by them is really difficult, especially with how difficult it kind of is to control the boo, you know, Mario or Luigi or whatever you are. So it's kind of tricky to, like, make it through this part, and I just, like, failed at it. I mean, I probably made it a lot more difficult than it needs to be, but for whatever reason, I was just not able to find my groove here. And, I love how his tongue is sticking out. It's hilarious. I just ran right into him, too. I just ran right into that Octoboo. Like, I don't know what my problem was. But yeah, so I died. Sad. But I was actually able to make it the second time. If you do get hit, though, once again, you know, there's a boo mushroom down there, so just go down and grab it and try again. But I don't know what was going on here. I was just like, it's kind of hard to control that thing. It really is, and like you kind of need to be a little precise with how you're doing this because you have a very small moment, of, you know, window of opportunity to basically get by these guys, and you have to do it like perfectly, and you have to do it fast. Yeah, it's kind of hard. And here I tried to be all slick and go up and I would hit the wall, and I think that would kind of mess me up too, because when you hit the wall, it kind of stops you for a second, and you really can't afford to do that in this part. You know, isn't this sad? It's like, I'm making this like so difficult. I don't really think it should have been that hard, but for whatever reason it was. But I was able to make it this time. I just kind of went for it. I just like went right here, and I just went straight up and like went for the star. Even though I still hit the wall, but I was still able to get it, so God. I don't know why. That part was just, it was hard for me. I kind of have a hard time controlling the boo. I always run into the walls and stuff, so. But yeah, so that makes star 77. Oh, we get the ghost too. Awesome. And the boo mushroom has been added to our little collection here. Very nice. What do we have here? Soft white mushroom. He's like, the stuff you're finding is pretty weird. Yes, it is. Alrighty guys, so that'll be it for this video. I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.